elaborating video. Thank you to the person who sent me this very clear picture. And let's get to it. So this idol has a unique form in the sense that it is he is very balanced between his heartline and headline. And overall, if I'm looking at the poem, I was also reading about him that he is very caring. Yes, very caring person. But there is a catch to it. We will see that the heartline is very far away from the fingers. It's very straight and it's starting from Saturn. So this person, he cares very deeply for people close to him, band members, family, close friends. But it will take a lot for like people outside that circle to become friends with him or become close with him. So he is very close. He is very caring, but only to people close to him, which is like his personality trait. On secondly, he is very introverted. Like many idols, what happens is they start out introverted, they become extroverted. Many people who are in the singing profession or any public profession. Here I see that this person is like has started introverted. We see the headline and lifeline are attached, and then he remains introverted because the lifeline is going inwards. So there's that as well. And then we also see the fingers. The fingers are tapering. This shows that the person has a unique way of looking at life, and also that he likes cleanliness, which I was also reading about him, and discipline, order, etc. So these are like some traits which are like not usually found in a very young person because he's only in his early 20s. So he is mature minded. He's very mature minded. And we also see that the first phalanges are strong, so this shows he's intellectual, he's creative, he likes to create things. And second phalanges are also strong, shows that he's very practical, disciplined, as I was saying before. The third phalanges are a bit puffy, and the third world is also a bit puffy. This means this person is like on the bright side, very easygoing, very laid back, but he can be a bit lazy, like he can be too easygoing. So these are just some character flaws. These are just some personality traits. And then we see that the thumb is very good. The thumb is very fixed. So it shows that the person is very fixed. Once they make up their mind, they don't change it. And it is also longish. So that also gives I don't know if he's the leader of the group, but he can lead people. He doesn't like the spotlight. This is also very different from other K-pop idols. That this person does not do things for getting fame, etc. He like has a talent, and he practices that talent, and whatever wealth it brings him, it brings him. So he's very like down to earth type personality, and like he's like if I get this fame, if I get this money, it's okay. Like he's not greedy or like that. And then we also see that here there are two travel lines which not necessarily show travel, but they could show outside influence. Maybe he likes singers, rappers from outside the country, is influenced by them. And we also see that the sun line is starting from the wrist. So it's the sun line will point towards here. So what happens is, sorry, not from the wrist only, but from the Mount of Moon. Both are starting near the wrist, but on the Mount of Moon. So when the sunlight starts from the Mount of Moon, that too very early, so it means that the person uh, is in a public field and they get fame or they don't get fame depending on how other people perceive him. So this means that he is very talented and other people have deemed him as talented. Likewise, we see that the fate line is also starting from the Mount of Moon uh, near the travel line. So this also shows that both like his fame and his money is coming from the public sphere. And then we also have to see that when both of these fate lines are like this, mostly the person does get married to another K-pop idol or someone in the music industry. But this is the type of person who would like to keep his private thoughts, private feelings, and even his relationships very private. So it will be very hard to guess that if he is in a relationship, if he is hiding or if he's not in a relationship, like he is very loving, very caring, but he expects the other person, not only his band members, but for the woman to also be disciplined, etc., which is not a bad trait. It's just his preferred type. So if she is also like him, he searching for someone like him, then the relationship will go far. So the relationship wise, it will be very good because he's very passionate when he needs to be. Like he believes in true love. He might not say this, but he is a romantic person, very passionate, etc. about romance. He won't show it, so it will be hard to guess. But typically with this formation, this person could even get into a very serious relationship at the age of 25, which will be 2 years later. And currently, maybe he won't be in a relationship because he's careful, because he's young. and he's mature for his age. So, but at 25, I could see him like falling in love with another idol. And once he commits himself, it's very hard for him to let go. So he's a very committed person. He won't cheat, etc. And he's also looking for a likewise creative person. The only drawback would be like if suppose the other person cheats, so he can like withdraw and isolate himself, which is not recommended. He should be like with his band members, etc. Because he's very sensitive and he's over caring, like he's overprotective of other people. So this is like his personality, which is like very different from the typical musical artist, because they are usually they sometimes like they can even have these like they start off introverted caring, then they become addicted to fame and money. So some people change, some people don't, and that's just the way life goes. And so overall, very good and very unique, and I really enjoyed reading this idol's poem. I hope the person who recommended this idol also enjoyed this poem reading, and I hope you all also enjoyed this poem reading. Take care until the next time.